Welcome to this week's Must-Dos. We are starting on Tuesday, February 20th. We do not have school on Monday because of President's Day. And then Friday is the 23rd, and we have a very special presentation on Friday. So Tuesday we'll start with our class discussion and then analysis 18, which is due at the end of class on Wednesday. Now keep in mind, Wednesday is a short day. You get out of school at 10:35. It's early release. So the classes are only 26 minutes long. So you're going to want to make sure that you're using all the available class time that I give you to do your practice work. Make sure you're using it effectively. The class discussion on Tuesday will be about evaluating site risk. So there are 4 proposed sites below that we will discuss around the country where we can possibly decide if it's an appropriate place to store nuclear waste. You will be going through these population density maps, location operating nuclear reactor maps, and taking all these maps and what they're specifically showing us and collecting that data in order to better decide on which location of those 4 sites is the best to place a nuclear or store nuclear waste. So there'll be a link here to your class where you're going to open it up and do that. It will take you to this link for analysis 18. You'll be drawing this table in your notes, and you'll be using those maps we just saw on the slides. You can work with the team. You will all compare the 4 sites and list the data collected in the table that you've created in your notebook. Students will list advantages and disadvantages of each site. Once you are done collecting your data, you're going to use it to evaluate the site risk and write a 5-sentence summary on whether it's a good which is the best place to dispose of or bury hazardous waste, nuclear waste. So on the short day on Wednesday, we're going to go over this video, and it's basically discussing the Columbia Basin Project. As we're watching it in class, you'll take very few notes, just a few as you're watching. It's very informative because it discusses the aquifers and the water depletion specific to our area. Now, last Friday, we took our final test on geological processes, but you also know that at the end of every unit, we do a final test and we also do a CER. So Thursday, when you come into class, you will do the CER, which is due at the end of class. If you want to see the CER in advance, you're more than welcome to. By selecting this link, you will then view the CER. And the claim that the CER that you'll be focusing on is how have geoscience processes changed the Earth's surface? If you're needing support on understanding the claim and answering it, your hints are these below. You can use the plate tectonic boundaries to support your reasoning. You can use the actions of how water and ice reshape the land. You can use the rock cycle and the water cycle and how they work together in order to create sediment. You can examine past analysis questions for additional support. We've included pictures in here to help you remember what it was that we learned throughout the unit. And any of these you can use together in order to create your CER. Some of the trend words that we would like to see, but not necessary, is increase, decrease, more, less, same, total, stronger, weaker, amount, and number. Power words that we would like to see within your writing. Do not need to be all of these, but need to be some. Tectonic plates, volcanoes, earthquake, tsunami, landslides, lithosphere, Pangea, continental drift, divergent boundary, convergent boundary, transform boundary, evidence. And just a reminder, that is due at the end of class on Thursday. So if you want to work on it earlier, you're more than welcome to. And Friday, there will be no classwork on Friday because we will have visiting engineers who will be giving us a presentation on work that is done out at Bechtel. And that will be, each class period will have a visiting engineer. That concludes our week of February 20th to February 23rd. Thank you.